We all met. I said, look, it is not good, this government and government. I mean, it's not, let's see how we can resolve this matter. I never one day, I respect the institutions. And I know what it takes. Even as a governor, no governor will say that they supported the military more than me. So I know. But how do you see a private individual knowing fully well that you are against the law? It is not military versus government. No. If it was military, I would have written to them that, look, military, why are you doing this? This is a private individual. Land was not allocated to him. Land was allocated to a company called Santos. In 2007, for parks and recreation. They applied to the former minister for change of use. The minister refused. The man went, started selling land. Maybe the former chief of naval staff fell into their scam, sold. This government property is not your property. If government officials came to say, look, what are you doing here now? This is not, government has sat under the ministerial committee and taken back every land under parks and even under secretariat, because we felt that there are a lot of delays, suits, litigations. We said, no, we won't continue with that. You send this to start beating government officials. Not private, but government officials, beating them. Senior government officials, you were beaten. You couldn't even say, okay, let me get to the minister. See how he can help us, No, not like that. Simply because you had a relationship with the military. And government cannot enforce laws because you are attached or you had a relationship with a particular institution, or you come from a particular place. Who does that? Who does such thing? How would this country progress? What was the problem?
We're Wike telling us about law and obeying laws, and of course, if the soldiers beat up the civilians, they will probably have recorded on camera as well, right? There is no record of anybody being beaten. So whatever with the Wike is pulling, among many things, he's put himself into. Here you get. Well, this particular one is probably like going to take a chunk part of the space is got left, the chance is got left. So you can say his days are numbered, but at the same time, right, his phobia for military came from his experience when he said he was a governor. And that person called General Samba or something. You remember that time that when he spoke about somebody who threatened him and said he would shoot him, and that person is now working for Ribadump, and that is why he would never go to Ribadu's office. Remember that time, Wike?
Come, do you know what happened in 2019? There's one GOC, they call him General Sahab. General Sahab. I hear he works with NSA down in NSA's office. General Sahab. The man was brought as a sitting governor. He didn't see me eye. He came to the university, said he will never see me. He turned the GOC division, the 6th division, to INEC office. Let me tell you, I actually promised him to make him the next chief of army staff. Let me tell you, look, when I see people are talking about Asuwaju's government, is doing this. I said, come. Do you know what you're talking about? Which government? I saw a government, federal level, moving to a state like what is happening now in Gaza. I said, I saw the General Saham ordered that I should be shot. General Saham. That's why when I heard that is in the next office, I refused to go there again.
And yet this is the same APC you are supporting.
It's not the APC. Please, I'm supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. General Saham, no. Don't let me tell Nigerians everything. General Saham ordered, as a sitting governor, I should be shot. The colonel refused. He detained the colonel for 6 months. So when I see people talking about, look, the government's after you, I say, government, do you know, in 2015, I've never seen that in my military, in their uniform, army in their uniform, we are coming to the tribunal to give evidence. Every policeman that came to give evidence in our favor were all removed. We are all sacked and dismissed. All. I say all. What is anybody talking about?
But in this game,
the point I'm making, don't run, don't worry, take it easy. Nigeria, General Saham is there. A sitting governor to be shot? Come.
That man traumatized Wike. He kept shouting, General Saham. General Saham. He wished that Rebadon will wake up the following day and just sack this General Saham. That person traumatized Wike since 2019. He said it doesn't go to the Badom's office because of General Saham. So just to remind you that there are people who actually will take a chance and shoot with a Wike, shoot aside if they have the opportunity, even within the military. That way the Wike himself knows. So why did he go to that place to confront that officer? Because it is with a Wike. In his element, now like this in bill.
Stop shaking your head. Because that's a cover for you. You should stop shaking your head. You are one of those who are causing problems. They gave you chieftaincy, a young boy, so you don't even know what to do with it. And then when I'm speaking, you shake your head like this. Oh, fake. Causing problem everywhere. You just go and wear something that's bigger than you. When somebody looking for power, you would think that an elderly person, very small young man. This man. I know when I was in school, he was running around, going for errand. Now he's wearing Osman Danfodio. Then he begin to breach a protocol. He thinks that when he shakes his head like that, I will be happy. That's fake. Will you stop that? Will you stop that?
I'm an officer, I have integrity.
Shut up, your mouth, put
I will not shut up.
Will you get out?
I won't shut up.
I was in school, you're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
Will
me
you keep quiet? Get me a big food.
I'm not
You are a big fool.
I'm not a fool,
You think
sir.
I shoot anybody like that?
Sir, I'm not
You
a
are the
fool.
fool.
I am not a fool, sir.
As at the time I graduated, you were in primary school.
I'm acting on orders.
Take for which
You can't
order?
call me a fool.
I guess you will see whether you love me here.
Sir, you can't call me a fool.
Where are people be?
I'm
Where
an
are people
officer.
be?
I'm not a fool, sir.
Okay, you are so corrupt. You will have killed everybody here.
No, we won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. We are acting on orders.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporumpium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivian non torum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, Voxe Populi, Voxe Dei.
Anyway, at the end of the day, while Wike was entertaining the journalists, the media, there's already a directive for him to withdraw all his machinery from the scene. So which means somehow, Wike may be putting up a face or behind the scene. It is a different ball game. So for the first time in Wike's madness and land grabbing escapade in Abuja, he got a pushback from those that probably like hold more power than him. So the people around that area, they saw when the kata, the bulldozer, the usual one they used to demolish people's properties, were seen being towed away from the scene, like this one.
LCG don't carry that so good. Shame on you. Wike don't go with his truck. Soldier win this fight too. FCD. Only one he locks of soldier.
That time they go, they're supposed to give order, say, may they destroy.
May they destroy. STD don't pack their truck. Wike don't go. You want to collect soldier land?
You know why? People when they die for their land, they die for this land. Now you won't collect out from them. Very short now. Very short. Now these people they die for this land. You better they won't happen now.
I'm telling you, Wike don't carry shame go. Same boys on the floor. Power pass power. Power pass power.
Did you hear them? Power pass power. It's a Nigerian thing. Something that the law could have easily resolved. They knew that Wike is just stealing people's lands. Most of the elites that are keeping quiet right now is because most of them are not directly affected. And that is why. So the military guys who decided to put their own power and say, yeah, no, you're not going to do that. Not here. Right? By law, there shouldn't have been any sort of confrontation, right? In this instance that we involved with Wike. He is not an enforcer. He's a minister. Okay? He's just there to put in place, whatever Tifnumbu's policies are for Abuja. That's his own. Abuja has no state assembly. It's the National Assembly that legislates for Abuja. So which simply means that things that has to do with law and implementation of that, right, is his own duty. For enforcement, there is another segment, a section of government that does that. Not you, the Agbero, drunkard minister. That's not how it's done. So by law, if this person had initially, right, violated any form of land code or whatever, all you have to do is to write them, and then the court will take the charge. If the court ruled that they were wrong, the police and the court bailiff, they will effect that judgment. You, minister, nothing. But because it's Nigeria, right? It's a place where there's no law. I say, these guys are above the law. So he kept saying, people come to him, people come to him, and we will resolve their issue illegally. You get that now? So those who have no direct number, and those they've blocked out, they don't want to see, and they will take their land deliberately, right? They will ignore any form of contact. They could have come to my office. You should have come to me and let us talk about it. That's bullshit. Why should they come to you? For what? You have a ministry, you have all this department. Their job is to look into all of this. If they are doing their job like constitutionally, they don't need to see the minister. Why should they be calling you? For what? Why are you interested in lands and you're not that interested in building schools, renovating schools? Sure, you get now modernizing hospitals and all those things that you can say, he's so passionate. Why is everything land? Because it is land grabbing, pure and simple. It's not like this, we need to build this here, we need to build that here. No, it's not building anything. Just grab the land, reallocate the land, right? Give the COAS on them for another 100 years. Papa, this guy is using 100 years COAS for people, his own children, with tens of thousands of hectares of land allocated to them in that Abuja now. I bet some of the children probably have no clue where those lands are at the end of the day. Right? So, with the Wike and the soldiers. Now, let's check on the soldiers. Because, since Donald Trump's statement, right? The Nigerian army, they have been trying to prove to us that they are still capable. They can deal with the terrorists. But more and more people are being killed every day too. So the new guy, who is their chief of army staff. So it was in Borno yesterday, Enugu today, meeting with the soldiers, according to him. Those who are fighting the terrorists in northern Nigeria, those who are maintaining peace in the eastern Nigeria, and all that stuff, right? So it's a statement. Let's go to that Borno first, I think. Then we're going to go to Ibadan, by the way, after that.
That from the top hierarchy of the army, we know you are here. We appreciate what you are doing to ensure that the security situation within this general area is conducive. Be rest assured that we are going to give you all what you require. Your welfare is top priority. And take pride in what you are doing. The soldiering skills you are doing. Take pride in that. Your mere presence in this place has improved the general situation here. It's because of your presence that certain people are going about their normal activities. So take pride in what you are doing. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You deployed here. Look at your general areas where you are. Not everybody can do this job. For you to be a soldier, you must be physically fit, mentally alert, agile. It's not everybody. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I want you to listen to your officer. He will lead you well. Be disciplined and show courage at every step of the way. You are growing up in the job. Most of the officers have come with. Some 33 years ago, they were also deployed to locations like this. The CSM behind there, my visit is coinciding with the RSM convention that is taking place in Enugu.
Morale high. That's motivational talk for them, right? And it was in Enugu too. I'm trying to kind of like use it and faster tonight and see if we can take calls, right? So Enugu, when he met with the soldiers in Enugu, this is what he told them.
Good afternoon. How are you? How's the morale? How is the morale? How are you? I'm Lieutenant General Shaibu, the Chief of Army Staff. And I'm first and foremost to convey our appreciation to the good job you are doing
within the Southeast region. I have been briefed by the General Officer Commanding, and he has told me how disciplined you are and how committed you are to the mission. I want to encourage you to remain steadfast, disciplined, and resolute as we carry out the task before you. The job before you, the job of soldiering, is a noble one, and you must